Actually, I saw something on Instagram where you were speaking about, I think you said, I quote, most women won't win.
Yeah.
And our audience is mainly women. We have some men too, so I'm sure this is going to apply as well. But why is it that most women won't win?
Okay. So the number one reason, in my opinion, is because women love to have this idea of perfection. So I'm going to wait until it's perfect. And it never is for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wonder why,
Yeah.
life doesn't give you
wonder
perfect.
why.
I wonder why, right? So always wait for perfection.
Yeah.
And then that perfection then brings in procrastination because it's
Right.
not being perfect.
Right.
And then the procrastination brings in frustration. And the frustration then means I can't do this thing that I'm trying to do.
Right.
And then they're stuck.
Right.
And they're in that rat of perfection.
Do you think it's a woman thing, or do you think that's a particular woman thing, or is that a people thing? Why do you think it's a women thing?
Mostly it's women. I'm sure there's men that do this.
Why is that?
I think mostly women. If we want to go down the patriarchy idea, I think women have been conditioned to be perfect. We want women to be this thing that is always beautiful, always perfectly put. You do everything right. You look after all these people and make sure everybody is okay. And if they're not, it's your job to make sure that you take care and make sure that people live up to whatever that expectation of we're okay because you're here and you're taking care of us.
Right.
And so I think that conditioning of perfection, of you taking care of people, just dumbs everything down. And I think, I always say I'm a bit lucky because I'm the youngest child. So the looking after thing just wasn't my story. That was not my story. I'm like, who's looking after me? That's what I want to know, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think women mostly will suffer through that. And also I think it's a maternal thing. Women are kind of, we bring babies into the world. So that nurturing is always in us to want to take care of people, and that's a natural instinct. The same way men are protectors. It's a natural instinct. When a man's not working, he's going to feel not being useful.
Yes.
And it's very important as human beings to be useful in the world, because that's why we come here. We come here to be useful.
Yes.
And I think the natural instinct of a parent or a woman to nurture their children also plays part in that perfection ideology. And obviously society reinforces. So if you're not perfect at every stage,
then you don't go for it.
Absolutely. And what is your family going to say if they find your house messy or something? You have to clean. I mean, I hear some women will clean before the cleaner comes in. And I'm like,
I know. My niece does that. I was like, what are you doing?
What is the point? Like, stop that. Like, wait, that's why the cleaner's there. Like,
exactly.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
So there's that. And I think also this other thing of, having all the boxes ticked off.
Yes.
Doesn't help. Women expand, be curious, allow themselves to make mistakes. They're so judgmental towards themselves, so critical when they make a mistake. And that just, it's like a chain around your neck that you keep just yanking back. Because every time you do something, you're judgmental to yourself, you just can't move forward.
That harsh criticism and judgment of self. I think women have a hard time with self-compassion. I think as humans we do, but I think some things are way more enhanced in women in that way. I think you said something on your post that, a woman will wait for everything to be 100% before she pursues. A man will wait for 60% and he's out of here and he's gone. And it's very telling to what success, the key to success is, which is why I love you in the book. I find that, you tell me, what is the percentage of success? What percentage of success, I hope this makes sense, is attributed to audacity?
I'd probably say very, very high, right? So I want to even say about 90%.
I agree.
Because most people won't put themselves out there. And if you don't put yourself out there, I mean, I've had more opportunities just for showing up. Just because the other women are at home not showing up. And I'm the only one there. I'm going, hey, I'm here for the party. So I think I would say even 90%, because if you can, I always say to people, you don't have a skills issue. Right? You have a confidence issue.
100%.
Because if you can have the confidence to just show up,
right,
you get picked. Obviously, make sure your skill is in check.
Yeah.
So that when you show up, your skills like, here's my skills. Yeah. But I would say 90%, just showing up. Just being there, being willing. And I always say, I add this on top. Just be willing to get rejected. Be willing to hear no. Because a lot of people then, when they hear no, they then take it and make it about them. I am bad. I am not good enough. I cannot do this. And I'm like, no. People saying no for me, I go, you don't even know what you're missing out. I feel sorry for you that you've said no to me.
Right.
And I carry on.
Yes.
But I think when you're not working on yourself and you're working on your mindset or don't understand what your worth is, because again, that's a worthy issue. If you don't understand what you're bringing to the table, and I'm not talking money-wise, I'm just talking about the innate characteristics that we're built with.
Yeah.
Because for me, I know I'm very kind and very giving. If you're my friend, trust me, I'm one of those ride or die till the end.
Right.
Like, I don't pick friends easily, and I have very few friends because of that.
Right.
And if I work with you or for your brand, trust me.
You're going there. You're getting it done. Yeah.
Blood, sweat and tears. I will be there late nights, early. We'll do whatever it takes for us to win.
Right.
So I think for me, I've changed the way that I look at losing and hearing no. And that's what I encourage so many women to do. Like, learn how to hear no and make it not about you and what you can deliver or not deliver.
Yes.
Just hear no as not the right person at the same time. So we're looking at someone else or something else that, it's got nothing to do with you. It's what we, the brand, want. And move on and keep trying. Trust me, the more tries you get, the higher chance of you getting to where you need to be going is going to happen. So
that is so powerful. I mean, if anyone takes anything away from this podcast, I hope they take that away, because I genuinely believe that it's about the showing up, right? Showing up for yourself. And another thing that I find, especially in the relationship space, is this feeling that it kind of isn't the kind of I can't take rejection, right? A lot of women end up in bad situations because they can't take rejection. If I say no, he's going to leave, right? Within our careers, if I apply, I might not get the job, right? Yeah. So I think for sure the quality of our lives and the ability to achieve success has a lot to do with being willing to show up.